Here with the Biola Eagles. Congratulations on winning the Division II West Regional Championship today. I know it wasn't easy. Again, congratulations on moving forward. From left to right, we were joined by second baseman Kylie Velasco, head coach Nikki Udria, and on the far right over there, our pitcher today, Raylene Roybal in game 2. Again, congrats on moving forward. Coach, want to kind of start with you, just kind of your opening thoughts on a crazy day of softball and two really hard-fought games, and obviously a big moment for you guys in the program.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely tough to see Concordia go like that. You know, we're both two great ball clubs, and we've beaten each other up kind of all year. So credit to them and just an amazing season that they've had. And we knew it wasn't going to be easy. I told the girls at the beginning of the day, no one's just going to hand you the season to come to an end. And so to expect game 2, it was a given, right? Would have been nice to get in game 1, but it was expected. And so they had to fight. We had to fight. As a coach, I felt challenged at certain spots in the game of what to do, what not to do, right? But I always tell my girls that they're competitors and that they have to learn to fight. And I think I had to do that as well as a coach. This is my first time as well. So, but credit to the girls and the hard work they've put in all season. And we've been thinking about, you reap what you sow. And our theme is you surely will reap a harvest if you don't give up. And I've been preaching that to the girls. As long as we have outs left and we don't give up, we can still make a comeback, and obviously it paid off for us today, so we're grateful.
That 6th inning in particular was crucial for you guys. Kylie had the big hit, but it wasn't just her, obviously. What do you remember about that blur of an inning?
Well, I think we've been talking about kind of climbing this mountain together, actually, and making sure that every single person on the team and the roster understands that they play a crucial role. And so when we were down, my thought was Haley Martinez is a senior and she deserves an opportunity. And so that's what I did. I gave her the bat, and fortunately it paid off for her, and she was able to get on base and kind of get it rolling. But it's really fulfilling to see a senior be able to step up in that position and keep us alive and keep our season alive. So that's kind of what my thought process was.
Kylie, you came up big in a big spot there. What do you remember about that at bat, and were you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, like Coach Nikki said, I looked on base. I saw my 2 seniors standing at first and second, and I told myself there's no way I can't let them score and have this moment for them. I need to do it for them. And just being challenged too with myself. I don't have the strength all on my own, and I don't have, it's not all my abilities, it's his abilities, and he's blessed me with them, and I couldn't have done it without him, and it was his strength that got me through that at bat.
Raylene, got to ask you too about your performance on the mound, really picking up your teammates. How fulfilling was it for you to be able to help the team the way you did against a loaded Concordia lineup?
Honestly, I couldn't have done it without my teammates, and I just put the ball in play, and my team had my back, and it really was 9 against 1, and I truly believe that.
What do you remember about that 6th inning comeback?
Oh my gosh, I was a thrilled moment, and I'm just so excited, and I don't know, I honestly don't remember. I just remember getting hit in the head and getting that extra base, and yeah.
I'm sorry, can you expand on what you mean by getting hit in the head?
Yeah, I was running through first base, and next thing you know, I got hit in the head with, I guess, the ball, and then next thing you know,
the ball hit you.
Yeah, next thing you know, I was like, oh, I scored a run, and so let's go, get this ball game rolling.
Perfect. All right, Coach Nikki, for you, and there's 8 teams in the country that are left in this tournament now, and Biola is one of them. This is our first regional championship since we've been an NCAA institution. What's it mean to you to have it come through your program?
Yeah, I'm extremely grateful. I'm really humbled, actually, because Kristen has been here for 14 years, and to have somebody who's invested so much into the program be a part of this experience, it truly means the world to me. I know the alumni back home are crying, so happy, and just sending so much love to our program. But I tell the girls all the time that even if you don't see the harvest, that you're planting the seeds for the people who come after you. And so I would just say thank you to the people who came before me, and also to the girls for believing and trusting me to lead them. I've been thinking about leadership and what that means, and I know that the Bible describes David as being skillful in hand and leading his people with integrity. So that's just what I'm trying to do with the girls, and obviously it's their skill and their talent that does the job. I just facilitate. So I'm really, really proud of them.
Now, Kylie, next question is going to you. All day long today, Biola had to play from behind, right? It wasn't until the second to last inning that we were able to take that lead thanks to your hit. How stay locked in? What kept you focused and what made the difference?
I think for me, I wasn't even worried about myself. I was focused to the girl up to bat, the girl on deck, Raylene as a pitcher. All I could do was focus on. I remember like telling God, like, God, everything I have in me, give it to Raylene. Everything I have in me, give it to Kayla Neff, give it to Haley Martinez. And it just gets me emotional because it's like I love these girls with all my heart, and I didn't even want it to be me. I was praying, let it be Raylene, let it be Haley, let it be Kayla, let them have the glory, let them have this moment.
Awesome. Raylene, next question to you. Obviously, all tournament long, you've been in the batter's box. This was your first time going into the circle. Talk a little bit about watching Paige work and getting the team to this point, and then having you there to close it off.
Yeah, I really thought Paige did an outstanding job, and she kept us in this last game. And honestly, we wouldn't be here in this last game without her. And it was literally a pitching staff effort, and we practiced this all year long. And we knew that as a pitching staff, we all had each other's backs. So yeah.
Nikki, after the final out in game 1, you had a little bit of pep in your step, sprinting across the field, jumping to your team. What was your message to your team after dropping the first game?
Yeah. So I was fired up because I'm just a competitor, right? And so I know Crystal, I know the great coach that she is, I know Rose and the great coaching staff that they have, and just the quality of athletes that they have. I wouldn't have wanted this to be a blowout. That's no fun for anybody, right? And so it's good for our girls to learn to compete, and I try to tell them that every single day. So I hustled over to the team after the coin flip, and I said, I love the way that we finished that. And I said, nothing in life will be handed to you, and I will teach you and lead you to fight for what you want. And I said, you never know how bad you'll fight for something until your back is against the wall. And I said, the first game we didn't really have to fight because we knew we had some cushion with the next game following us. But now you know that you need to fight. And Coach Christine said something along the lines of like this is it. And I said, I disagree, Christine. I said, this is not it. And that was my message to the team, that this is not it. This is not your last game, and don't make it that game. So, yeah.
Coach, playing against Concordia 14 times in one season, and then to end the West region, facing them again. I mean, what's this year been like playing the same team so many times?
Yeah. I think it has prepared us well for postseason. Like I said in my opening statement, it's difficult to see such a great team like Concordia go, because I think they deserve just as much as we did to be there, right? And so playing against each other, like beating up on each other all year, I think just prepared us to see the best of the best. And so I feel very well equipped to go to Denver and to make a statement for the West region in the Pac West and to represent our conference well, because I think we do have one of the best conferences in Division II, and that we struggle all year against each other and beat each other up all year so that we can go represent our conference well, and hopefully Biola does that this year.
And Raylene, Concordia coming into this game, or into today, in their last 3 games, had scored 30 runs combined. I mean, that was a red-hot offense that you had to face, and you held them to 4 hits, no earned runs. How were you able to do that?
Honestly, I was just thinking me and my catcher and just hitting my location and spots. And at this point, we knew that how good of a hitting team they were, and I just couldn't keep it down the middle. And I knew I had to just work the corners and trust my defense behind me.
Well done, ladies, and congratulations again, and good luck to you. Congrats on a historic Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.